Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone & Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
Two announcements from Boone & Cook Funeral Home. Frances Jacqueline Jackie Lasher, 66, died Thursday. Memorial services will be held Sunday at 2 at Reedy Fort Community Church, Brown Summit. Reverend Derek Bailey officiating. The family will receive friends starting at 1. She was a native of Guilford County and retired from the Guilford County school system where she worked as a bus driver. Surviving are husband Jerry Lasher, children Jennifer Clendenin and husband Brian, and David Lasher and wife Holly. Siblings Deborah Mays, Phyllis Bush, Aaron Everett, Kathy Robbins, and Jeff Everett, and 5 grandchildren. Carl Eugene Brown, 90, of Eden, died Wednesday. Private services for the family will be held at Roselawn Memorial Gardens with entombment in the mausoleum. Full military honors conducted by the Rockingham County Veterans Honor Guard. Friends may pay their respects today, 3 until 5, and tomorrow, 10 until 1. He was born in Jonesboro, Arkansas, was owner and operator of Brown Charters, was an Army veteran of the Korean War, and a member of Central Christian Church. He was preceded in death by his wife of 65 years, Mae Johnson Brown. Survivors, son James Carl Brown and Kathy of Stoneville, daughters Brenda Saunders and husband Frank, Betty Martin and husband Gary, and Vicki Underwood and husband Tommy, all of Eden. 8 grandchildren, 13 great-grandchildren, and special canine companion Jackie. The family extends a special thank you to his caregivers at Hospice of Rockingham County. 4 announcements from Colonial Funeral Home. Funeral services for Brenda Gale Cooley Repass of Madison are today at 1 at Madison Church of God, with interment in Park Lawn Memorial Gardens, Winston-Salem. The family will receive friends beginning at 11. Funeral services for Michael Anthony Martin of Stoneville will be live streamed this evening at 7. The family will receive friends beginning at 6. William Eason Bill Price III, 64, died Thursday. Memorial services tomorrow at 2 at New Vision Fellowship, Madison. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the church. Funeral services for Reverend Robert Jr. Plummer are tomorrow at 3 at Grace Baptist Church, Madison, with interment in the church cemetery. The family will receive friends this evening, 6 until 8. 4 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. Funeral services for Charles E. Hairston of Walnut Cove are today at 2 at Pine Hall Baptist Church. Public viewing for Ernest Garrison of Madison is today 1 to 7 in Madison, with graveside services tomorrow at 2 at Collins Cemetery. Public viewing for Philip M. Foy, 77, of Eden, is Sunday 1 to 7 in Eden. Graveside services Monday at 11 at Hamlin Cemetery. Public viewing for Alma Lee Mitchell, 89, of Walnut Cove, will be held Monday 1 to 7 in Madison. Private funeral services live streamed Tuesday at 2. 5 announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Graveside services for Ann Vonnie Harmon Neal will be live streamed today at 2 at Stoneville City Cemetery. Graveside services for Philip Warren Lewis are tomorrow at 1 at Lawson Cemetery in Eden. The Rockingham County Veterans Honor Guard will perform military rites. Memorial services for Timothy Blaine Roberts are tomorrow at 2 at Overlook Cemetery. Billy Flincham Underwood, 88, died Wednesday. Graveside services are Sunday at 4 at Danview Cemetery with military honors by the Rockingham County Veterans Honor Guard. He will lie in repose tomorrow, 12 until 5. He was born in Rockingham County, was a Korea veteran, and served in the U.S. Air Force. He was a member of Draper Christian Church, past van coordinator for the Disabled American Veterans, and member of Blinded Veterans Association. He worked for American Tobacco Company before becoming disabled. Survivors: sons Keith Darrell Underwood of King, William Blaine Underwood of Safety Harbor, Florida, and Timothy Dale Underwood of Reidsville. 7 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, brothers James and George Underwood. He was preceded in death by wife Peggy Ann Tate Underwood. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Disabled American Veterans or to Blinded Veterans Association. Dorothea Page Phillips, 84, died Thursday. Graveside services will be held Monday at 2 at Danville Memorial Gardens. She was born in Draper, was a retiree of E.I. DuPont in Martinsville, and attended Emmanuel Friends Church in Eden, where she was dedicated to the church music ministries. Surviving are husband Jimmy Leon Phillips of the Home, son Jeff Phillips and wife Elizabeth of Danville, 3 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren, and sister Mary Lou Cook of Providence. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Gideon's International Processing Center.